Jason in Texas. Jason, hi. You're live with us here on Secular Sexuality. How can we help you tonight?
Hey, how's it going? Hey, I fucking love you guys. Just to let you know that. You guys have helped me out over the past couple of years a whole lot. So I really appreciate you guys talking to me. I'll make it quick. So I'm maybe a year-old atheist, 4-month-old divorced, single dad. I just recently started dating, heterosexual male, about 40 years old. Just recently started dating an individual, really sweet, really nice, sends me Sam Harris Spotify podcasts, just awesome, attractive individual, really cool, just really cool, But the problem is that I've recently realized that this individual drinks a little more than probably a person should, and to excess. And we've discussed that we're both more or less polyamorous, but we're being monogamous sexually right now, just because we enjoy the dynamic of it. We don't have any limits or anything. We don't have any limits on each other or anything, or expectations. I'm sorry, I don't mean to ramble.
Sure.
So we don't have any of that. We're really open. So very open, just really open line of communication. That said, the drinking thing is a lot, and I don't know if it's my place. I don't know. I don't really know how to navigate this. This is new, being an atheist with this whole thing, and skeptical, and really approaching everything with a whole new frame and lens. So I figured you guys would be the people to ask. So I don't know. What do y'all think? Is it my place? I don't know what to do, because she's a great person, but I don't know. It's damaging, and it kind of sits poorly with me. I don't know how to approach this. I'm kind of stuck. Is it my place? I don't know.
Sure. Well, the thing that I haven't heard you say is anything more beyond it's damaging. You mentioned that at the end, and I'm curious what kinds of issues are coming up, because that feels like the important aspect of this. Definitely, even if she's a quote high functioning alcoholic or whatever kind of weird terminology we want to run it through, it's important that she is not drinking to excess in a way that's damaging her body and these different things. But I think the really relevant part for your end is, what kind of issues is this bringing up? What sorts of things are you seeing in your life that are being impacted by this?
Okay, so my mother, before she took her own life, she was a heavy addict, opiate and alcohol addict, and one of my best friends is also an alcoholic. So I see a pattern in my life to where it's okay, I'm kind of bringing addicts around me. Also, the thing that I have some mental health issues that I deal with. I'm diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic. So, but I'm very high functioning. Good job, kid. Paid off car, all those things. But, so I deal with it. She also has some mental health issues. So I see I see in our interactions, the denials, I don't drink much. And the more she drinks, I don't drink much. 7 doubles later, 8 doubles later, getting cut off. It's just, I don't know. It's for me, it's just I don't, for one, drinking 14 shots of Jameson, 3 or 4 nights a week. That's not healthy for anybody, and then also, is that something that I want to bring around? But also, I don't want to judge somebody. I don't want to be an asshole. Is it my fucking place? I don't, is this just somebody that we're, I don't own her. So it's, who the fuck am I, but at the same time, am I bringing something around me that I need to not bring around me, type of thing? And also, is it even valid for me to have concern for her? You see what I'm saying? Is it my place, or should I just shut the fuck up? You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't really know how to approach this. So I figure I'd ask you guys, or y'all.
I think it's important that, you care and you want to do what's best for them, and, make sure that they're being healthy. But I think at the end of the day, it does come down to the fact that it is her own life, and she needs to make her own decisions. There needs to be consent there in what you're saying, and both partners need to feel understood and heard. But I think if you approach it with, care and love, and show that you're just coming from a good place and want her to be healthy, I think that that could be a positive conversation. And I do also see, there might be some sort of not insecurities, but sensitive subjects around this because of your experience being close with people who have addiction issues. And, it can be a sensitive thing. And I know what you mean, because I have similar family members and friends who have gone through similar things, and it makes you pick up on things that you normally wouldn't. But like you're saying, if she is drinking to excess and it's hurting her, she's putting herself in dangerous situations, I think that it might be worth talking about, especially if you want to make sure that this is a positive relationship that you have and you're feeling safe and comfortable. Because if you feel uncomfortable and unsafe being around that and it's triggering for you, you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself as well. And that's when I would say have that conversation.
Okay, I appreciate that. So that's the thing is, okay. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. So my feelings are valid too, type of thing. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
And framing it around sort of your boundaries, in allowing her to be herself while expressing some concern, but then making the bare minimums or the obligations only the things that concern you. And yeah, like Grace said, if that concern is taking the form of incredible anxiety and not feeling safe in this relationship, you can say, yeah, I don't doubt it. So I think you totally have space to express that.
Okay, but from a place of concern and care, not a judging, of course, not a judging. You're an asshole. Right. You shouldn't be doing this to yourself. Okay, because the concern is, I mean, she also takes medication. I take antipsychotics, and I very rarely drink. So just because of that, but she also takes similar medications, but drinks that much. So that's where that concern really just kind of gnaws at me. And then, like you said, the triggering thing, and I didn't even think about that. It's just, but then, yeah, you're completely right. So, okay, shit. All right.
Yeah, and give yourself some credit. This is going to be a tricky thing, and that's okay. If you move forward with compassion and kindness and a little bit of forethought, you'll be in good shape.
Definitely.
Okay, yeah, because I really like her as a person, because she's real fucking cool. So that's the thing, So. Okay, well, man, I really fucking love you guys. So, I mean, a lot. So I know people tell you guys that, but I mean it. So I hope you all have a good evening, and thank you for talking to me.
Yeah,
thank you so much for calling in, Jason.